The first wave of Web3 started with Bitcoin. Bitcoin introduced a way to represent and store value in a completely decentralized way. Following Bitcoin, other blockchains were built with different functionalities, like Litecoin, Ripple, Monero, and many more. But early Web3 builders had a problem. To build a network, they had to be experts in cryptography and cybersecurity, and had to incentivize many participants to join their network. That problem was the catalyst for the second wave of Web3. With Ethereum introducing smart contracts. Smart contracts are a way for builders to build a decentralized application, or dApp, and focus only on the logic of the application. They don't need to be cryptography and security experts or create a network. They just rely on a decentralized network like Ethereum to implement the dApp logic in a decentralized way. That second wave enabled many solutions for use cases like DeFi, gaming, DAOs, identity, NFTs, and many more that were built on a growing number of networks and ecosystems like Ethereum, Solana, Polkadot, Cosmos, and the list goes on, with many Layer 1 and Layer 2 blockchains where builders could create their dApps. Builders could now build dApps easily, but networks on Web3 are siloed, and those dApps were confined to the network they were built on. Web3 builders naturally wanted to create connected applications. For example, an exchange where users could buy and sell different tokens from different networks, a custodian to keep those digital assets secure, or a bridge to utilize assets from one network on another network. Whether Web3 builders wanted to create interoperability between networks, or to connect with users and financial infrastructure outside of Web3 for real-world use cases, they faced a difficult choice. They could either build their solution in a centralized way, which requires the trust of users moving away from the trustless premise of Web3, or they could try and build it in a decentralized way, which requires them to be experts in cryptography and cybersecurity and spend massive resources on infrastructure. Most builders couldn't build a decentralized, interconnected solution, so they chose to do it in a centralized way, creating huge centralized Web3 projects and leading to the increased centralization of Web3. The collapse of giants such as Celsius and FTX highlighted the fact that the Web3 silo problem is the biggest problem for Web3 builders today, preventing them from bringing real-world use cases to Web3 in a secure and trustless way. Odsy solves the Web3 silo problem with the concept of dWallets, dynamic decentralized wallets, which are programmable and transferable signing mechanisms that live on the Odsy blockchain. A dWallet has an address on any other blockchain, can sign transactions on those networks, and can be programmed to enforce any access control logic. With Odsy, writing universal access control logic is as simple as writing a smart contract, so builders without expertise in cryptography or cybersecurity can rely on Odsy to create solutions that operate across all of Web3 in a highly secure and completely decentralized way. Odsy is the first secure, universal, comprehensive, and decentralized solution for the Web3 silo problem and will be the basis for the third wave of Web3. Interconnected solutions that bring real-world use cases to crypto. To learn more about Odsy, dWallets, and how to build trustless interconnected solutions, visit odsy.xyz.